Hi, Jonathan York, Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. Still a very nervous and volatile time out there for equity markets. Oil appears to be the sort of main sort of driver as we sort of swing between sort of just above $30 a barrel and then back below sort of pretty sharply. There's been some pretty major volatility in the oil market, and that has impacted on equities. Data coming out is still pretty mixed. We've had the latest sort of data coming out of China in terms of their sort of growth, and again it just shows a divergence there between the services sector, which is really growing at a pretty reasonable rate and showing some encouraging signs of sort of growth going forward, and obviously manufacturing, which is still under a little bit of pressure and it's still contracting. But again, just interesting on the sort of China story, Siemens, the large multinational company out of Germany, has just reported some pretty encouraging results. And their sort of take on China is that it's not quite as bad as people sort of forecast. Certainly their profits were quite reasonable and were up quite a bit against analyst expectations. And I say that their sort of take on China is that it's not quite as bad as people think. Really what's quite interesting for them is that, it is sort of an independent source, and if they're viewing that certainly there is a little bit of growth out there in China, then it could just be very interesting to see how it sort of pans out in maybe the sort of second or third quarter of this year. Reserve Bank's meeting this week. The Fed obviously expected to leave rates unchanged. Obviously you saw the first increase in US interest rates for quite a while in December, but certainly not expecting anything at this meeting. Especially with the volatility out there, I think the Fed just want to wait and sort of see how it's going. But certainly, again, the US economy it's sort of trucking along at a pretty reasonable rate. There's pretty good job creation out there. The overriding factor for most of these central banks is just very low inflation. Obviously, similar story here for the Reserve Bank in New Zealand, expected to leave rates unchanged and on hold, and it's just going to be interesting to see how it sort of pans through. Certainly the recent weather has probably helped the farming community, and possibly might not be quite as dry and maybe as drought-ridden as first thought. Obviously the rate's pretty low here in New Zealand. Income options are still pretty highly sought after. And if you're interested in discussing income options, call us on 0800 867 323 or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. We look forward to speaking to you soon.